guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. So Lionel Messi has won this year's Ballon d'Or and it's totally undeserved. Let's be honest, it's a farce, it's a joke. This is why I don't really care about awards. And I know I'm making a video on it, but it's content. And I just feel that awards nowadays, they just get tossed around. People don't think about it. They just give it to the glamour player, the player with the bigger name. And it is a joke that Messi has won. I feel so bad for Erling Haaland. I'm a Manchester United fan, but there's only one man that deserves to win the Ballon d'Or this year, and it is Haaland. 50 goals and the treble. I mean, it cannot get better than that. Yes, Messi won a World Cup, but he was shocking in the league, for his club. He had a good World Cup, Lionel Messi. Do not get me wrong, he had a very good World Cup. A lot of penalties. That was a joke. He did have a very good World Cup, Messi, but for me, it's club level. Like, I don't care about international football. It's club level for me. And Haaland had a far superior, better club level than Messi. And if Argentina didn't win the World Cup, Haaland wins it. That's the difference. They're only giving this award to Messi because he's won the World Cup. And, it is a joke. It's laughable. If France won the World Cup, would Mbappe win it? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Why would Mbappe not win it if France won it? World Cup final hat-trick and a World Cup. So, who knows? And, I still to this day believe that Argentina World Cup was scripted, and you will not change my mind on that. I do believe it was scripted. I mean, how the Argentina team won the World Cup is beyond me. But that's just my opinion. But Haaland has been absolutely robbed. Not to mention he got 50 goals. He also broke the goal scoring record in the Premier League for a single season. So, like, how many records does Haaland have to break, to win the Ballon d'Or? It's ridiculous. Messi was poor for PSG. He was absolutely shocking in that season. I'm not going on about this season with Inter Miami, because he's actually been quite good, in my opinion, in the MLS. Not very hard. But for PSG, he was absolutely shocking, in my opinion. And I've seen, people throw stats around. He made more dribbles. He created more chances. It doesn't matter. Haaland had a better year than Messi. It's very simple. I mean, if you're saying Messi had a better year than Haaland, it is laughable. Okay? You're not making any sense. The World Cup is the reason he has won this. Lionel Messi, let's be honest. If he didn't win the World Cup, he's not winning it. But because he did win the World Cup, I think, France Football, I think they're the one to, present it. They feel like they've got to give it to him. Because maybe they might think it's wrong to not give Messi the Ballon d'Or when he's won the World Cup. But it is robbery, and it's, people just aren't going to trust now. And I think that's a big issue. People aren't going to really care about the Ballon d'Or anymore after, Messi, won it. Messi won it. No one's going to care anymore, because it's an absolute joke of a decision. You know, I feel so bad for Haaland. You know, I do, because I'm trying to figure out. Yes, he can win it next year, but I can't see Haaland having that good of a year next year. I can't. He might prove me wrong, but you know, I don't see City winning the treble. I mean, I don't see why they can't do it, but in my opinion, I just don't think they will. 50 goals he'll probably get, and will he beat the Premier League record again? I don't know. He could do. You know, he's a freak of nature. You know, Haaland, he's a robot, but he'll probably never have that season again. You know, so when's he going to win it? You know, why won't Messi win it next year? So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, if we're giving it to Messi because he's won the World Cup, like, it's baffling. I mean, I do not know how he's won it. You know, and I'm not having a dig at Lionel Messi. You know, this is not Messi hate. I'm just sharing my opinion. But you know, people will agree. You know, people will be happy Messi's won it. People will agree Messi's won it. For me, no, it's wrong. I'm not going to say corruption. I think that's the wrong word. I just think it's give it to, you know, the bigger worldwide player. You know, for winning a World Cup. You know, it's an absolute joke. I feel so bad for Haaland, but guys, you know, it'll be really interesting, you know, to hear your thoughts in the comments, because, you know, I'm of the opinion that this is absolute robbery for Erling Haaland. You might think different. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, please like, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, Messi has won his 8th Ballon d'Or.